Hi, this is Todd Addy with Silver Star Satellite, and we're going to take a look at the Hopper and Joey Dish Network's HD DVR whole home solution. And right here I have a Hopper hooked up to that Sony TV, and as you can see I also have attached to it a Sling box, which you can purchase for 30 bucks, one-time fee. Hook that up and then you have mobile TV wherever you're at. And then this TV I have a Joey hooked up. So that's one of the second TVs or additional TVs to the Hopper system. That box is about the size of a dollar bill and can either stand up like that or lay flat. So I'm going to give you just a brief rundown on how to use this HD DVR system and some of its features with Dish Network. So if we're looking at this remote here, I can just hit select and my box turns on. So some of the difference between this box and another box that we're used to with DVR is the hard drive space. 2 terabyte, 2,000 hours, 250 of HD. Then it has some unique features: Primetime anytime, remote locator, and the ability to be the home unit for your whole house, offering the HD DVR capabilities in all of the other 3 rooms if you so choose. So right now we're watching live TV, and of course we can pause live TV, and then we can go to play. We can skip forward 30 seconds at a time and skip back 7 with these buttons, and rewind and fast forward all the way back to live, and then hit record and record that show. In addition to that, this, as you can see, let me see if you can see the guide there has a different look and feel than what we're used to, in that it has the logos on the guide, and this box is equipped with the fastest processor of any set-top box. So as I just simply arrow up through the guide here, you can see the logos, or I can page up a sheet at a time and you can see the speed in which this moves. I can also just push a channel number like 2, which will take me to my local channel there, and I can arrow up or arrow down. So all of these say Primetime or PT on them. That's Primetime anytime. So let's talk about recording just for a second. So, and the ability. So this HD DVR has 3 tuners, which these 3 tuners take care of your whole house. Each Joey doesn't have its own additional tuner. It uses the tuners on your Hopper. Your Hopper has the ability, 60% of our recordings happen on the local channels between 8 and 11. So between 8 and 11, Dish has figured out how to record 2, 6, 8, and 12 from 8 to 11 every day on 1 tuner. So if the box is a 3-tuner box, between 8 and 11, I can record 4 things on 1 tuner. I can additionally record 2 other things, which gives me 6 things I'm recording from 8 to 11 if I so choose. Then I can watch any of those recordings on my Joeys. So we have 3 tuners to use in either live TV or recording on our house. So if I'm going to hook up 4 rooms, for instance, and I don't know that it would ever happen, but if I wanted to watch live TV in all 4 rooms, the 4th room wouldn't have a tuner to do that in. Every room can watch anything that's been recorded on the DVR, however, and so that goes through the recording. How to set a recording: if I go to a channel that I want to set a recording, and maybe I want to, let's not do a game, say I want to do CSI New York hit select, record this or record series timer, has a little different look to it, and then it'll bring up this screen. So in here I record to my DVR and I can choose new and reruns or only new, and I can make folders or put it in no folder, and I can protect it or not protect it. I can keep all events or 25 or 1, start a minute early, start 3 minutes late, or I can bump that all the way up to 90 minutes late. And if it were a NASCAR event with a rain delay, hit create and it'll automatically set that up to record all new episodes of CSI with those parameters that I set forth. So to get to that recording, I simply hit the DVR button once, brings up my recordings. So in here I have all my recordings and they're all neat with their little pictures. And as I previously said, here's my Primetime Anytime section, or folder if you will. And here is my rentals, which is on demand. So everything else is my hard drive unless I were to set folders up for them. So if I go to Primetime Anytime, this is what it's recorded on one tuner every day of the week between 8 and 11. And it's going to record some things that I wouldn't normally record, but I have them here if I ever wanted to watch them. And it's not like I sacrificed a tuner to record that. But that was on at the same time. 2 other things I wanted to record were on, and every other box couldn't record that third thing. But we've recorded 4 on one tuner. So I can watch any of these, and it'll keep these, not utilizing the hard drive space. But if I wanted to move that over to save, I could save that onto my hard drive. So I just did that, saved it to the hard drive, and I can watch any of these and they'll stay in this on demand, or this, this Primetime Anytime folder for 8 days. So I have 8 days to watch them or record or move them to the hard drive. So if I move them to my recordings, they'll be in here. So speaking of on demand, my rentals is where those items will go. So on demand or Blockbuster or anything that happens over the internet, to get on demand you have to have this box hooked up to the internet. And these are all of my things that I've recorded in my rentals from on demand or Blockbuster. So if I hit cancel on my remote, it takes me back one space. So to get to the on-demand, since I brought it up, or Blockbuster, I hit select on this, and it brings up all of my things that are available to me. If I go up here, these are all new releases, I can select all, and this number up here is 6,300 titles. So if I hit the asterisk on the bottom, as it says here, it takes off all of the pay titles, and then we only have titles showing that are free. So if I wanted to record one of these, then I just hit select, watch, and watch now, and it'll start downloading that over the internet because my box is connected to the internet. I can watch now, it'll tell me when, or I can watch later. So if I watch later, that 30-minute or less, so to get to it, I just hit my DVR button, and I go to my rentals, and I go down to 30 minutes or less. There it is. It's already available. So there's some other features on this. We got picture-in-picture, which uses 2 of, and I can move the position of that around, and I can swap those back and forth. I can take that off there, close picture-in-picture, get it off there. I can hit the menu button, and in addition to the on-demand and the Blockbuster, we can go to DVR and see our recordings There's a weather channel. There's apps in here and a home media center.